Hey, where's Jason?
Hey, they just took him to run a couple more tests. He'll be back soon. Come on in.
Waiting's awful, isn't it?
Hey, I know you're worried about Chrissy. I am too, but we have to try and focus and be positive and hope she gets out of recovery soon.
Well, it's not just the surgery. Things are about to get a lot worse between Christina, Uncle Sonny, and Mom.
Why?
Mom thinks Christina got her bone fragment from all the times Kiefer hit her. But I think it might have been the car bomb that Uncle Sonny set to try to kill Johnny.
Well, Molly, it's too soon to jump to conclusions.
I know, but what if it's true? What if Christina's own dad is the one who put her in here?
Are you threatening me now?
Drake said Christina's bone fragment was most likely caused by a fall.
Okay, well, Kiefer beat Christina so bad she ended up in the hospital twice.
I know Mom wants to blame Kiefer for this, but I don't think we should rule out Uncle Sonny either. He did plant that bomb in Johnny's car. The bone fragment could have happened when the explosion knocked her over. I'm sure she hit the cement pretty hard. And I'm also sure that you know better than anyone just how powerful a bomb blast can be.
No, I do. But the truth is, we are never gonna know for sure. So we really shouldn't waste any time speculating. It's not gonna change Christina's condition.
I guess you're right.
Can you do me a favor? Can you leave this theory between the two of us when Chrissy wakes up? She needs to focus on her recovery. And I have a feeling if Chrissy finds out that Sonny might be responsible for this, it could ruin their relationship for good.
Do you think it's worse to have a dad who's not around at all, like mine? Or one who is, but who's horrible, like Uncle Sonny?
Well, look, I think it's okay for you to be angry with your Uncle Sonny, but it doesn't cancel out every good thing that he's ever done.
Christina thinks it does.
Why is Christina so hard on Sonny? I think it's because she is exactly like him. They are both emotional, and when they get angry, they lock onto something and nothing can talk them down.
Is Uncle Sonny that way because he's bipolar?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think part of it is because of that, and the other part is his personality, just like Christina. I mean, they're both very stubborn. They both want their own way all of the time. And, you know, I think Christina doesn't realize that the harder she is on her father, the worse she's making it for herself.
That car bomb was not Christina's fault.
Okay, look, I know, but what I'm trying to say is Chrissy might not understand that people are using her to get to Sonny. Sonny is a very, very powerful man. His children make him vulnerable.
Well, if Uncle Sonny's so powerful and people want to hurt him through his kids, then why doesn't he do a better job of protecting them?
No. I don't need a sponge bath.
Your chart says you do.
Yeah, but you're a...
Qualified.
I can take over from here.
And you are?
More than qualified?
He's all yours.
Oh, yes, he is.
It was either me or Epiphany.
Oh. Well, good thing for you, Christina's not out of surgery yet, which means I have time to kill. Why don't you take that off? Do you think I'm horrible and selfish?
Where would that even come from?
Well, I feel really guilty for being happy about getting married because Christina's going through such a hard time. I mean, not only did she have to go through an abusive boyfriend and a car bomb, and now she's in the hospital and has an operation. I understand that. I know. I know that it's not my fault, and it's not just about the operation. She's just so desperate to find love. She's looking for it in all the wrong places, and I've been there, done that, and I've got the scars to prove it. I just don't want her to end up making the same mistakes that I did.
I mean, what I've learned is you can't stop people from choosing what they think they want, even if it's a bad choice.
Yeah, but you can help them from having a fallout, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Come on, Jason, you do it all the time. You do it with Carly, Sonny, Michael, and the list goes on. You find it almost impossible to let people make mistakes and suffer the consequences of their actions.
Not impossible, but
Yes, Jason, physically impossible.
does that bother you?
Well, I think I've made peace with it a long time ago. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to marry you. And I'm going to marry you.
Oh,
You're getting married? When did you two decide to get married?
a little while ago.
You didn't say anything.
Well, you've been gone a lot.
Aren't you gonna congratulate us?
Congratulations. No, that's great. But you got to be careful. You know, a lot of times marriages are just not, they don't really work out.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't be getting married if we had any doubts.
No, we wouldn't be. I'm gonna go check on Christina. You are still recovering, okay? So, no stress. Don't stress him out, please.
She in a bad mood or something?
She's just really worried about Christina.
Yeah, so am I. Johnny's been sniffing around.
Johnny, that doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm not making it up. I saw him in the elevator. He was talking to Molly, working her, and he was telling her to keep some secret. I should have pushed him over the balcony when I had a chance.
Balcony? What balcony?
I didn't wanna work him over in front of Molly, so I went to Johnny's penthouse and I said to him, "Stay away from my daughter." You wanna know what he said? He said he could use Christina whenever he needed to.
That's what he said.
That's what he
Is that
said.
what you heard? It's what
Yes,
he said.
no, that's what he said. If you had killed him, when I told you to kill him, this wouldn't be happening right now. You know, he wouldn't go to Christina and threaten her.
Who saw you threaten Johnny? Could the cops be coming after you right now? Do I need to call Diane?
It's okay. You go ahead. You go on your honeymoon, and you don't have to worry about me because I don't want anybody to babysit.
Well, I got someone to look after you.
I'm not gonna. You're not gonna sick.
Taking care of
You're
that
not
already.
sicking Max on me 24/7. I don't want that at all.
No, that'd be me.
Johnny, I just...
Are you serious? You hired this guy to work for us?
Well, this guy has a name.
Well, yeah. You're joking? Because I'm not laughing. Do you see me
It's not a
laughing,
joke,
Jason?
Sonny. Sean's qualified. He's been loyal to us. He knows the business. He's the right guy for the job.
Yeah, okay, but I don't like him, and I don't want to hang around
You don't
him.
have to hang around. He gives us a balance that we need right now. He's calm and he's clear-headed.
And I'm not. So he's gonna handle me.
Like, you don't have to like me, but I'll still give you the best I've got.
Okay, my daughter's sick. I don't want to deal with this right now.
Okay, that went well.
Don't worry about Sonny. He's not going to be a problem.
I won't let him be.
Good. We're talking the same language, so. Listen, I've instructed my men to give you anything that you need.
Look, before we leap off this bridge, there are a few things you need to know about me.
Now, you both are handling this very well. You can see I draw my strength from the two of you.
Well, at the risk of sounding less than supportive, I hate waiting.
Me too.
But the surgeons here are amazing, and Jason's recovery was lightning fast, so
No, I'm surprised nobody's tried to blame Dad for what happened to Jason yet.
Would you like us to?
Any word on Christina? What's going on?
Not yet. Let me see what I can find out anyway.
What?
Did you go after Johnny?
Okay, we made an agreement, and anything as far as the business does not concern.
Dad, I want to help.
you're on a good track, Michael. Don't screw it up.
You got nothing to worry about. I got everything under control.
I suffer from PTSD.
Yeah, I know that. Saw it on the night of Sonny's wedding, right?
Oh, it's affected me recently. That's what you needed to know. It's not behind me.
What happened?
I had a moment with Jax. That's how he was able to get Jocelyn away from me. I wavered.
Well, obviously you got past it because you got Jocelyn back.
And when it got down to the wire, the baby's welfare and safety was a lot more important than me having a freak out over the past.
Okay, that's exactly the thinking this job needs. So as far as I'm concerned, we're good. You?
All good. Thanks for your understanding.
Yeah. You are gonna have your hands full. Okay? Sonny is not a walk in the park right now, and the cars are very unpredictable.
Well, I'll be vigilant.
And then there's Carly.
Now that could be what brings me to my knees.
So, still no word from the OR with Christina, which makes me worry a little bit because I think it's taking too long.
Yeah, well, there's really no way to tell.
What happened with Sonny? Please don't tell me he killed Johnny, please.
Not this time.
Thank you.
And you know what? I put Sean on the clock, so I don't want to talk any more business. I'm officially off duty.
How does it feel?
It's weird. It's different. It's good. But I know that you could make me feel better.
Really?
Yeah.
How? Ooh. I think I can take care of that. I am a terrible choice to plan the wedding. Well, truthfully, no one would be worse than you.
Which is why I stay out of it.
I am really tempted to turn this whole thing over to Maxie. I mean, that's what she really wants. Although she's kind of been slacking off lately. I would have heard from her by, like, a million times already. What?
Sadly, I bear most distressing news regarding Maximista.
Did you just say Maximista?
It is the name which best suits her.
Spinelli?
Excuse me?
What happened to Maxie?
Alas, Maximista was drawn into Jacopia. My ill-fated attempt to decipher the riddle.
Wait, what riddle?
The bakery. The answer to which is lost in the stars.
Is it the place that I hired you to stake out Luzetta's?
Yes, I deciphered the clues, and so did Maximista and the maternal one, who are now gone, and what I had deduced is also gone, forgotten.
Okay, wait a minute. You need to focus and tell us what happened.
I'm trying, it's just... the events are a little confused.
Do you remember being Jackal PI?
It was an illusion, a delusion, and I couldn't be sustained.
Do you know what brought you back?
Maximista prevailed upon me to visit Stone Cold after his surgery, and I think seeing you in such dire circumstances, fearing you might not survive, made me remember all the things that you had done for me, and I no longer wanted to be Jackal PI. I needed to be your friend for fear that I might lose you forever.
There was no...
I missed you. It's good to have you back.
The credit should go to Maximista, who was tireless in her efforts to bring my true self back.
Do you remember the trip to the sewer?
Indeed, though I, or rather Jackal PI, was not appreciative of Maximista's efforts, nor was he receptive when she took him to Wise Georgie's grave, which I now realize must have been very painful for her.
Yeah, she just wanted you to be okay.
Yeah, and now you are. I mean, have you seen her? Did you tell her?
Perhaps I've not made myself clear. Maximista has vanished, and all evidence points to her abduction from Luzetta's bakery.
Hey, no, nothing's going on at the bakery. I just sent you there just to...
Jackal PI put the pieces together. How the nefarious ones are using Luzetta's the movement of drugs. The answer is in the stars.
No, Spinelli, this is the thing. Whatever you think you saw, whatever clues or drugs or anything, that was all just a coincidence.
Look, the maternal one, Elizabeth, is missing as well. She followed an evildoer who was stealing drugs from the hospital. Detectives Spencer and Falconeri are investigating.
Okay, did you talk to Lucky and Dante?
Yeah.
Did you tell them what you think you saw?
They are aware. They found Elizabeth's cell phone in a dumpster behind the bakery. And I also found proof.
What kind of proof?
That which cannot be seen by the bride-to-be. fair Samantha kindly avert her gaze?
Not fair.
You're sure you found that behind the bakery?
Of that I am most certain. I have a newfound empathy for Stone Cold. It is most disconcerting to not trust the accuracy of your own mind.
Hello? Can I turn around, please? Wait a minute. Are you saying that Maxie and Elizabeth are in trouble?
Most assuredly.
Sean Butler is covering for me while I'm in hospital. I'm gonna get him on this right
Yeah, I'm gonna call Sean. I've gotta go see Christina, too.
I hope your sibling is well.
She's gonna be fine.
Well, no doubt you're most concerned. I apologize for my most inopportune intrusion.
Don't, please. Spinelli, it's so good to have you back. I've missed you. Why don't you stay here and talk to Jason?
About what?
The wedding. You know, who's gonna do what? Yeah? Okay. See you later.
I will be most honored and pleased to contribute to the nuptials in any way, however small that may be.
I want you to know that you've been a great friend to me. And it would mean a lot to me if you would be my best man.
It's just as much my fault as it is your father's, at least, and I'm sorry, kiddo. Yeah, got every reason to hate me.
It's not why I'm crying. My dad's the one who hurt me. And he'll never say he's sorry. Never admit that he was the one who hurt me.
Hey, Chrissy, what happened? What did you do to upset her?
Nothing. It was my dad. I woke up and he was making things worse as usual. Thanks for doing everything you did to help.
Yeah. Anytime. You need anything, you let me know, okay?
Okay.
I mean it. Anything.
Careful, I might hold you to it. I knew it was a bad idea to tell Dad anything.
Hey.
I should have just texted him when it was all over.
Listen, your father loves you. And maybe he's just handling this badly.
Maybe?
Listen to me. I can't describe it to you, and I hope and pray you never have to experience it. But there is no pain worse than losing a child. And when you're to blame because of a choice you made or an action you took, that pain, it goes even deeper.
Do you think that's how my dad feels?
I mean, he can deny it, and he can hide it with anger, but I know inside his heart he does think that you almost died because of him. And he is dealing with a tremendous amount of guilt right now, and he just doesn't know how to handle it.
So why is it my job to make him feel better?
It's not. But you could let go of some of that anger, and it might make you feel better. Just saying, that might be the way to go.
Good morning, folks.
Hello.
Hello. So, it's time to discuss your post-surgical prognosis. Is your mother around?
I'm an adult. My mom doesn't have to be here.
Well, it's pretty complex stuff.
It's my surgery in my body, so tell me.
It is most gratifying, albeit unexpected, to even be considered.
Well, you've done so much for me and Sam that we want you to be a part of the wedding.
Well, but you were the Valkyrie's best person at her wedding. Surely you should return the favor.
Well, you know, Carly's not really fighting the wedding, but I don't really want to put her or Sam in that position.
Okay, well, if not the Valkyrie, then I mean, you must want Mistress her by your side, or Michael, who's been like a son.
No, are you saying that you don't want to be my best man?
No, it's not. I mean, let's be honest. Jacko has frequently been more trouble than he's worth.
What are you talking about? I trust you with my life. You've never failed me or Sam. Every time we've needed you, you show up.
Jacko always fails miserably as a man of action.
What do you tell? You're a genius on the computer. You saved me more times than I can count.
Not as many times as you saved me.
You believe in the commitment that Sam and I are making, and that makes you more qualified than anybody else.
Brother Jack will humbly accept your offer to be his best man.
Do anything for the wedding. I need you to get on your computer. I need you to hack into the security cameras along the waterfront and see if we can find anything on Maxie and Elizabeth.
Jacko shall, of course, use his best efforts.
Okay, then I need you to call Bernie right away, okay? You need to tell him that you're back and you need to transfer that $20 million from wherever you put it into the accounts of the Grand Keys now.
I look forward to conferring with the Beneficent One.
Where'd you put that money?
The intricacies of the Jacko's financial subterfuge are, much too complex to relay in simple conversation.
Miss Spinelli. It's good to have you back.
Well, if Christina doesn't want her mother here, maybe we could get her father.
He's the last person that I want.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna go try and find Mom. I'm gonna try and find her mother.
Thank you.
Elizabeth Weber hasn't shown up at home, The babysitter had to call the grandmother to watch the kids.
What about Maxie?
She's missing too. No one has seen or heard from her since last night.
Okay, Spinelli said that Dante and Lucky were looking for him.
No, he's right. Look, your inside guy at PCPD says they were, working the case. You want me to follow up?
I want you to get all our people out there looking right now, and I want you to find out if anybody's heard this bakery being used as a front.
Yeah, no problem. I'll do what I can. But, I don't think those women are being held at a place we know to look.
Spinelli's working on that.
You find that reassuring?
He can do anything with the computer.